Hey guys, my name is TheEpicAlec, and welcome back to Alternate Watch. I decided to give this game another shot. Well, let's go ahead and just jump right into it and see if I can actually make it to 6 a.m. this time. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing again, kitchen? Old reliable kitchen. I'm probably gonna lose this one just because this is the first go-through. I'm thinking something might have been displaced here. So I'm just gonna report it and try to get points there. I don't see anything off there. Let's try and mimic then. Alright, look, you can't say that. I'm Asian. It's racist. Oh, perfect. Was it that? It was that. I was like convincing myself that wasn't. Hello, you're different. Displacement. Laundry room. You've been open before. Is that displacement or mimic? Not found. I'm gonna go with mimic because I'm pretty sure you've been open before. Garage. We're gonna say displacement. We're gonna try displacement and mimic in the garage, just because I can never tell. Hi, you're creepy. There's so many things in there that I can't tell. Okay, there's nothing in the garage this time. I don't see... Ah, man. Try it again. What did that say? Displacement in here. You moved. Actually, have you even been in here? No, I don't. Have you? Okay, you have been. Ooh. You're recovering an event. That's a fire hazard. Oh, hello. Imagery in the living room. I watched that change. Why has this bin empty? Why do we just have an empty bin in the laundry room? I'm pretty sure it's always been like that. But why? Mimic in the kitchen. See, now I was previously tricked by the 2, but I won't be tricked by 3. One a.m. baby. Hi. Ah, I was enjoying those tunes. The displacement in the stairwell. Everything seems very calm. I don't like it. Something's going on. I can't spot it, though. Thank you, game, for confirming that for me by saying threat level evident. What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing? go ahead and just take a shot in the dark here. Something was displaced in here? Okay, if I didn't notice that. Oh, hang on, I see imagery. Hi. It's 2 a.m. There was 2 toothbrushes in here before. Is there one missing? Or did it get displaced? I think I just didn't notice it before. Let's check. Okay. Oh, hello. Mimic in the kitchen. With Dinah, that bastard. Oh wait, that's not a mimic, that's displacement. Let me adjust my report. No. Okay, I'm not seeing something. I don't know why I'm hitting my key so aggressively, but I am. It feels definitive when I tap on, like, the W aggressively. Or, not W, D aggressively. Phrasing, the D key. It feels definitive. It tells me that, yeah, this room is clear. And it tells the game, yeah, this room's clear. If I don't tap it aggressively, that leaves it open for me to be wrong and to have missed something. Displacement in the kitchen with Dinah. Ah. How many people live here? Because one toothbrush does not seem like enough toothbrushes if there's multiple people here. I can count at least 2 people that should be here. If anybody lives here, actively, and this isn't just like a prop house, I can count 2 brushes that should be here. There was something on this safe before. Hey, thank you. Are you tilted? I don't think you're tilted. Are you tilted? No, you're not tilted. Something feels wrong in here. So I'm just gonna shoot a shot. Not sure what was being mimicked. Hi. Interesting that I could hear that from the bathroom. Sir, it's going from master bedroom to the children's room. I know the second I focus on those two, it'll decide to leave. In fact, it might have already decided to leave. That room. Specifically. Those rooms, rather. I don't know why I keep humming that. Wait, are you displacement or are you mimic? I'm not entirely sure what I reported, because the thing that I thought it was is still there. Oh, the cat. And I guess that's clear. Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure what I was missing there. I don't know where to begin. What? Been dancing? That's what I read. I read been dancing before things were... There was something there! And I reported... Or there... What? I reported displacement. Was there 2 instances of displacement? And it didn't... Ooh. Ooh, that's scummy. Hello?
Requesting assistance from available Python units.
And the TV's on. I thought it was the radio for a second. I see. Interesting. You know, technically speaking, wouldn't the best survival tactic for a mimic be to just completely blend in? I feel like something changed here imagery-wise. I feel like it changed on one of these. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm more than likely wrong. But wouldn't that just be their best survival tactic, is to basically just become human? If you're mimicking, just mimic better, lol. 1 a.m. Displacement. Kitchen? I think that fork moved. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure the utensils are just at the sides normally. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Okay. That cat change? I don't think that cat changed. Ah, displacement in the kitchen. That candle is off. Center. Off kilter. And then after that, since it says evident, I'm going to go ahead and just throw a mimic at the garage. Hey, displacement again. At, has there always been a second photograph there? I don't think there's always been a second photograph there. Correct! And we'll say, oh, hang on. Imagery in the master bedroom. What is the new term for master bedroom now? That I don't think people really adhere to, but I'm asking. Anyway, displacement in the garage, we'll just say. We'll just see if I'm right about that. I did already check off mimic. I don't... you might not have been there. Okay, you've been there. Displacement in the kitchen again. There's something that I am missing. Because one is not enough to get... Oh, hello. Electrical error in the kids' room. Alright, what else is in here? At least it wasn't static. Nothing else is in here. Okay. Is the bed always... I think the bed was always unmade. Yeah. Imagery in the master. Yeah. Hmm.
Of contact or communication with an alternate. We make exceptions for attempts at executing them
Hi.
yourself.
In the event of an alternate encounter, follow the think principle. How about you follow some bitches? Like on Instagram or Twitter. Displacement in the kids' room. That bunny moved. That bunny moved. Which would have been horrifying for me as a child because the aforementioned... In the previous episode, I talked about the fact that I was deeply concerned that my giant stuffed monkey might have been alive, thanks to Toy Story. I wish I could zoom. Like, I want to be able to zoom in on these areas. Are you... You're not displaced, right? You're like... The displacement isn't that you moved, like, 3 inches to the left, right? Not found, okay. Evident. But where? Ooh, imagery. I deceived the Mandela Prophet. Mandela Prophet. Jeez. Brain is playing tricks on me because I swear that photo was tilted downwards a little bit. Like the person in that photo, I swear he was just looking like... 3 a.m.? Is this the furthest I've ever made it? Evident where? Oh, hello. What would that be? There's something in the window. Mirrors. Corpse is now in the game. No, there's nothing about something being in the window. Oh, hi. How's it going? So that's what you saw. Wow, you have a long neck. Your throat game would go crazy. Some people can do deep throat. That guy. Hi? You will know your greatest fear. What was that?
Nobody is coming to help you.
That was strange. Was that an anomaly? The amount of times that I ask myself, was that an anomaly playing this game is obscene. How long did I make it that time? I want to say it was like 328 probably. If I had to guess. Mimic in the kids' room. There hasn't been 2 books there before. What is that? Displacement in the bedroom as well. Is that calculator moved? Also Mimic in the master bedroom.
People out from the surrounding area.
Oh my god, leave the master bedroom alone, will you?
Pursue this line of work with. Don't worry about having any experience or anything. I'm also a beginner. You can contact me with the email shown on screen now.
Would you be quiet, please?
Thanks for listening.
I wasn't listening. Displacement in the bedroom again? I swear that calculator was not there. I'm pretty sure it was over here. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I've spent so much time in there that I think I forgot the rest of the layout. Nah, I'm good. I still remember it a bit. Mimic over here. A second photo frame has landed on that ottoman. Nah, that's not an ottoman. The dresser? Which I just gotta say, somebody is 100% stubbing their toe on that. I think that stool might have moved. Which, if this is correct, I have to say, leave the... Okay. Displacement in the basement, though. Actually. What's going on up here? Is that a mimic up there? Or is that also displacement? I don't remember things being on that shelf before. "2 a.m. Hi, you are the most prominent I've ever seen one of those. Okay. Displacement in the kitchen. One of those is typically tipped over. One of the cereal boxes. Which, I just gotta say, that bothers me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Displacement in the kids' room. Those blocks are not this lined up, usually. Yep, see? They're usually more scattered. They're not organized. This is a kid's room. Children are not organized. Well, most of them are. Typically speaking, they are messy, incoherent. No, you're fine. Are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're fine. Okay, so electrical down here, way more subtle this time. I just noticed the light was on, so I figured you were kind of on. There's also dogs outside. Is that an anomaly? Okay, displacement in the kitchen now. I manifested the candle moving, apparently. Is there anything else? I don't think I see anything else. What's that sound? What am I hearing? Hi. What are you? Are you a shadow? Is there a shadow one? Pure form shadow figure with white eyes. In the basement. Die! What were you again? You were pure form. Leave my camera alone. Thank you. There's still something here. Not found. Is that an electrical issue? Okay, well, there's mimics. Up here, is that displacement? Not found. What are you? You were not there before. Did that guy just mess up my camera? Not found. Okay, so displacement. Well, that puriform definitely messed up my camera in this room anyway. Electrical in the kitchen. Ah, the cassette tape was moved. That's what it was. Imagery in the living room.
Do not be afraid, my dear shepherds.
What room is that? You're not on. Do not be afraid, you say. Well, you're giving me the angel treatment. Be not afraid. Type stuff. And, I don't appreciate it. Also, that did not change. Bring it back. So I must not have noticed the angel over there as well. Displacement in the kids' room. Feels like there's way more. This is definitely the furthest I've made it, because I don't think I've made it to 4 a.m. before. I don't see anything in here. Don't see anything off in there. There's something going on in here. But what? 'Cause there's still that shadow there. Hi. Like, there's no white eyes, so it's not a pure form. Not found. Hello? Oh, hi. There's a flood in the living room. Please report that. Thank you. Knock, knock. You can't come home. Or you can't come in. I know you're there. But I'm not answering the door. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? The mimic in the master bedroom. Shooting my shot. displacement then. I'm buying myself time. Imagery? In the kitchen? I think that photo's wrong. Oops. Report. Just report everything and anything and everything. Not found. That photo is upside down. One more go. That photo was not upside down. Damn it. It's always been upside down. I am going to have sex with a prostitute. It's the only way I can get consensually laid. Let me rephrase that. That's the only way I can get laid, period. I'm not exactly getting unconsensually. Yeah, you get it. Something feels off in here. I did report that shadow in the basement as unknown, correct? Oh, it's always been there. Never mind, I'm crazy. I just got messed up by that pier form so bad. That thing was creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That was very creepy. I respect it. I appreciate it. Imagery in the living room. They love changing that painting, I guess. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. I'm stimming. Diana, I'm stimming. Nothing wrong with that room. In fact, everything seemed very correct in that room. Hello? Mimic on that dresser. Larby. Mimic in these woods. Oh, hi. You're not that bad. One a.m. Displacement in the kids' room. Do people actually live in this house, or is this just a house? Like, were we put in charge of, like, an abandoned house in the middle of the street? Make sure that actually gets changed real quick. In case I manage to miss anything else. Okay. Something always feels off in the basement. It's probably just because my brain can't handle just how much stuff is in the basement for me to try and keep track of. it's too much. It's too much stuff. Hi. To nothing. Why is it so quiet? Never mind, it's not quiet. I'm blind. Displacement in the basement. There be an apple down here. Is that a displacement or a mimic? I'm thinking displacement, because that should be in the kitchen. Correct! Evident. Is there a mimic in the kitchen? No. I'm reporting that. Oh, displacement. That fork is off. That fork is off. It goes against table etiquette. Oh, there was also a mimic in here. Where? What was a mimic? Hello? I'll have to review the tapes on that one. Mimic in the living room. There's 2 remotes in plain sight as well. There's never 2 remotes in plain sight in a living room. Either there's one remote that can't be found that controls the TV in its entirety, or there's one for the TV and one for the cable box. And sometimes the one for the cable box controls both, which then means there's a third option. Oh my god, this is your third option. I didn't account for that. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Displacement in the kitchen. Put that fork back, or so help me. Put that fork back where it came from, or so help me. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Thank you, thumbs up, man. Is there also displacement in the living room? I don't think there is. I'm just reporting stuff to report stuff because some of these anomalies are so tiny that I will 100% overlook something. There's nothing here. Over here? No. Anything in here? Nah. Nothing. Nope. Displacement in the mimic in the living room. Oh, sorry. I don't think this plate was here before. I know it was there. I'm losing my mind again. Screw it. We'll also report displacement. Why not? I'm Asian! Okay, that was dark. One more go. Do you like how my face disintegrates into chalk? Not really. It's probably my least favorite thing. Your attempts to imitate the special effects from Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, whilst impressive, are greatly unappreciated. Displacement in the kitchen. Because whilst that makes more sense to me, actually no, it doesn't. They really should be over there instead. Hello. Put those utensils back, or so help me. Those aren't utensils. put those cooking utensils back where they came from, or so help me. Thank you. I'm missing things. Displacement in the laundry room. Finally, something. What if this is actually the Mimic's house? And that's why there's nothing here. And we just keep repeatedly trying to evict him. But he keeps coming back because, he's the rightful tenant of this house. What if that's what's going on? Oh, hello. Hey, wait a minute. Was that my kitchen? 2 a.m. This is where things start to get a freaky. You got that right, doggy. Louder for the people in the back. Oh, hang on. Displacement in this room. There'll be a missing shirt. I'm gonna do it again because there'll still be a missing shirt. I'm gonna do it again because there'll still be a missing shirt. Finally, jeez. I do not know the layout of this room at all, apparently. If you mean to tell me that there was 3 displaced items and I didn't notice a single one aside from that shirt. I have a feeling the next one's going to be an imagery thing. Put that in the compilation. Why's that tub gone? I don't remember that ridge being there. But I'm gonna leave it because that would be a weird thing to have as an anomaly. I especially wouldn't know how to classify it either. Okay. Hang on. Evident? What's evident? Oh, displacement in the kitchen. Because that rolling pin moved. What else? What else is wrong? Something else is wrong. Imagery, again. Still in the bedroom, actually. What else was the other imagery? I'm gonna go ahead and just do displacement in the bedroom again because I didn't notice when there were 3 misplaced things before. Okay, there's nothing. What about a mimic? Nothing. Okay. It is 3 a.m. now. Displacement in the kitchen still. So something else might have... Maybe the cereal box was knocked over again. But that rolling pin does not deserve to be there. That is not its home. Just because it sits there, it sat there for like 5 minutes, does not mean that it... Hello, this is interesting. Does not mean that it has a right to call that its home. You are wrong.
I know what you love. I know what you dread.
If you know what I dread, does that mean that you know that I dread the idea of not making it to 6 a.m. yet again? In this game, I make it to 6 a.m. quite frequently in real life. Like, I stay up until 6 a.m. quite consistently. Something's off in here. Ah, there's the displacement in the basement for sure, though. Small child scares me. Let's make sure that it's actually that moves this time. There was something else displaced in here. I knew it. I knew I would miss it. If it wasn't something big. 4 a.m. Let's do it a third time, just to be sure. I am officially losing my mind because something looked off about that stairwell wall. Displacement in the laundry room. Mimic stairwell. I'm doing pretty well here. Worth 30. I haven't seen any flawed yet, which tells me I'm probably going to get one of those soon. Displacement in the stairwell. And a mimic. That's the same mimic, so there was something else being mimicked and I never noticed. Let's go ahead and do a displacement in the basement and a displacement in the master bedroom. Not found. Not found, I bet. I bet there's nothing wrong. Perfect. Let's try mimics as well, just to be safe. There is displacement in the living room. There be a spoon missing. Hi, sir. Displacement in the living room. The spoons are missing. Okay. Electrical. Shockingly, I managed to almost not notice that. That would have been bad. Honestly, it seems really rude to call this guy flawed. He's just really tall. Like, this is the average... Sorry, she is just the average, like, 7-foot tall woman. Mimic in the bathroom. I wonder if for these mimics, whoever's coming in to regulate these, if they just come in and it's just like, which one do I shoot? Which one do I shoot? I'm about to make it to 6 a.m. and I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting like a more catharsis. More. Hello? What is that then? What is that? I mean, I've got 10 minutes, so I'll be fine, but what is that? It's always been there? You know, the real plot twist would be if I didn't have to make it to 5 or 6 a.m. I had to make it to like 7 or something. Got 3 minutes. 6 a.m. baby. 28 out of 31. America! This seems like poor timing, but America! 28 out of 31. What were the 3 that I was missing? An unforeseen threat has been eliminated. Thanks to your loyalty, courage, and determination. Yeah, goddamn right. I am a... We may now carry onwards. Because I am a patriot. Without fear. That seems odd. Alright, cool. I did it, everyone. I'm a patriot. And I'm gonna leave this episode, or this video here. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you're new here and you want to see more alternate watch, let me know down in the comment section below. I will revisit this game to try and find a tulpa if it is requested. If you want to see any more content from me in general, though, hit that subscribe button. I don't care if you hit the bell. If you have any suggestions for other games for me to play, let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.